How did the Bretton Woods system begin and end? Imagine a world just emerging from a devastating war, eager to rebuild and grow again. Leaders from 44 countries gathered in a small town called Bretton Woods in July 1944. Their goal was clear: create a new way for countries to work together financially and avoid the chaos of the past. They wanted to stabilize currencies and promote trade so that everyone could recover faster. This meeting led to the birth of the Bretton Woods system, a set of rules for international money. Under this system, currencies were fixed to the US dollar, and the dollar was linked to gold at $35 per ounce. This made the dollar the main reserve currency, helping countries trust each other's money and trade smoothly. Central banks agreed to keep their exchange rates steady, only changing them slightly if needed. The United States promised to exchange dollars for gold whenever other countries asked, giving confidence in the system. It was designed to stop countries from devaluing their money to gain unfair advantages and to keep inflation under control. But over time, problems started to appear. In the 1960s, inflation in the United States grew because of increased government spending on the Vietnam War and domestic programs. This caused the dollar to lose some of its value abroad. Countries holding large amounts of dollars began to worry that the United States might not have enough gold to back all those dollars. Confidence in the dollar started to weaken. The U.S. government tried to fix this by raising interest rates, but it was a tough balancing act. By August 1971, President Richard Nixon announced that the United States would no longer exchange dollars for gold. This move, called the Nixon shock, marked the end of the Bretton Woods system. After that, currencies no longer had fixed rates but floated freely against each other. This shift gave countries more flexibility to control inflation and manage their economies, but it also made international coordination more challenging. The collapse of the Bretton Woods system was a turning point. It changed how countries handled their money and inflation. Instead of a fixed system, nations now had to navigate floating exchange rates, which could be more unpredictable. This new era allowed countries to focus more on their own economic needs, but also meant that global cooperation became more complicated. The story of Bretton Woods shows how international monetary systems are shaped by economic policies and political decisions. It reminds us that managing inflation and promoting stability often requiring balancing domestic interests with global cooperation.